Kim Kardashian gets major backlash over her fashion choices. We got to talk about this and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I am covering all things Kardashians, the Diddy case, anything that you can think of and that's happening in pop culture, girl. I'll even talk about messy ass Gypsy Rose. So listen, make sure you are subscribed. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Kim Kardashian is being called out again. Looks like she didn't learn anything from the Marilyn Monroe dress, honey. Listen, you guys remember that. So now she's getting called out for wearing something of Princess Diana. Now, you guys know Princess Diana is still so incredibly loved and her memory is honored with so much respect and so much love and admiration, and there's just so much elegance to Princess Diana, and I refer to her as, you know, a present in the present tense, because I just feel like she is still so present in everywhere, in charities, in events, in fashion, in her legacy will forever live on. So Kim Kardashian wore a piece from Princess Diana and people are upset. So let's see this together, girl. This is what Kim Kardashian wore. And, you know, I will say, you know, the piece itself is stunning. I mean, it is one of a kind. It is absolutely gorgeous, okay? But of course, people are really upset that, you know, Kim Kardashian is wearing it. Now, Kim Kardashian is being slammed for being allegedly tone deaf using Princess Diana's cross necklace. And fans are basically outraged and telling, you know, Kim off and saying, girl, you got to show some respect. So it says here that Kim Kardashian has come under fire for her decision to wear the late Princess Diana's amethyst cross necklace during a recent outing. The reality TV star rocked the iconic piece with a racy outfit that exposed her chest. And that didn't sit right with some royal fans. Kim Kardashian previously got called out for Marilyn Monroe's Happy Birthday, Mr. President dress, which she wore to the Met Gala. The 44-year-old reality TV star turned up in style at the 2024 LACMA Art and Film Gala on Saturday in Los Angeles, wearing Princess Diana's iconic cross necklace. According to the Daily Mail, Kardashian bought the stunning piece of jewelry at a Sotheby's auction for just under $200,000 in 2023, but hasn't worn it since. For the outing, she paired the antique amethyst necklace with a plunging white gown that left little to the imagination and layered it with other large jewelry pieces. She threw on an off-the-shoulder ivory coat and had her dark tresses in a sleek bob with a part off to the left. According to the news outlet, the late Princess Diana wore the pendant on a string of pearls when she attended the 1987 Bright Right charity gala, where she dressed up in a purple velvet Catherine Walker gown. The Attallah cross, named for its previous owner, Naim Attallah, was originally made by Garand in the 1920s and features square-cut amethyst surrounded by 5.25 carats of circular-cut diamonds. Attallah lent it to Princess Diana throughout the 1980s. But fans are calling Kim Kardashian out, saying the Keeping Up with the Kardashians alum's decision to wear the iconic jewelry for the first time sparked outrage among fans and royal watchers, who took to social media to express their dismay at what they perceive as a tacky and disrespectful appropriation of a beloved royal's legacy. A person wrote, quote, "She had the audacity to put it on with this dress. Purely tone deaf, uneducated narcissist, unattractive brain." Another said, quote, "Nothing like having a blinged out crucifix between bare breasts to show the state of the culture." Another one said she'd always still get the attention she seeks though. A third person remarked, "How can one be so tone deaf, not just defy Diana's legacy, but also spit on an important piece to a whole religion? Repent or rot in Hades." Another added, "If you're going to wear such such a sacred religious symbol, at least wear it with some class as Diana did. Show some respect. Now, if you guys remember, Kim Kardashian also went under fire when she wore the Marilyn Monroe Happy Birthday Mr. President dress at the 2022 Met Gala. And there was a lot of backlash when she said that. Of course, Ripley's Believe It or Not museum was the one who lent Kim Kardashian the dress, and they also went under huge fire. However, the museum did defend the critics from Kim, saying that, she did no damage to the dress, because it was rumored that Kim allegedly was damaging or like refitting the dress to fit her measurements. So that was like a huge drama. Now with Princess Diana, I think things are a little bit different. Princess Diana was so loved, and she was so respected and admired, not only for just being the people's princess, but also everything she did with charities and, holding little babies with AIDS when no one wanted to touch anyone with AIDS.
HIV does not make people dangerous to know, so you can shake their hands and give them a hug. Heaven knows they need it. What's she feeding this young man on? He weighs a ton.
Harlem Hospital stands in the middle of one of the most dangerous areas of New York, plagued by violence, drugs and poverty. No president, few leading political figures come here, so the personal decision by the princess to visit a children's AIDS ward was warmly welcomed. Dr. Margaret Haggerty, who heads the unit, briefed the princess, who wanted to know about children whose AIDS is complicated by their mother's cocaine abuse.
When you have the problem with the drugs, how on earth are you going to cope with AIDS as well?
TV cameras were not allowed on the AIDS ward as the princess talked privately with the staff, comforted mothers and held the hands of many of the dying babies.
She spontaneously and unrehearsed, of her own volition, I think out of her genuine concern for children, she picked up a little boy who has AIDS and hugged him. This community and this hospital has been delighted with this charming young woman who showed with great sensitivity and compassion and interest and concern for poor children.
And in a district where people often feel overlooked, the visit had clearly left.
Back in the 80s or 90s, because they used to have the mentality that if you come near someone with AIDS or HIV, you get it immediately. So, people till this day admire Princess Diana for that, and I do too. I watched this documentary on Disney, which I really highly suggest. I believe it's called Howard. I think this is where I saw it. Howard is the guy who wrote the Little Mermaid songs, like a bunch of Disney songs, and he actually died of AIDS. And they show a little bit of Princess Diana's, dedication to all these charities and, holding the little babies with AIDS, and just, she was so inspiring. And I'm actually in the process now of like learning about her, because I watched, of course, all the movies and stuff, but I've actually been reading some things about her. So if you guys want me to share like some of her accomplishments and stuff, I would love to do that. But I do understand why Kim is getting all the backlash. But I will say also, as a religious person myself, I also have my cross. This was actually my brother's cross, and I've never taken it off since it was given to me. And I have to say that I do understand where it's coming from, because I do believe that like religious people are looking at it like, how are you wearing a cross with that outfit? And then Princess Diana, followers are saying this is such a disrespect to her legacy. So there's just a lot of back and forth about this, but Kim Kardashian will forever do this. This is what Kim Kardashian is about. She will shock everyone. She will be going out of her way to this is how she gets attention. This is how Kim Kardashian understands the assignment of how to get in the press, how to be talked about, how to, just how to go viral, basically. I think that's, at the end of the day, is what the Kardashians kind of are about, is how to go viral. And she's definitely doing her very best to go viral all the time, girl. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's just a disrespect to Princess Diana? Do you think it's a disrespect to to, you know, of course, to the religious side of it. Let me know in the comments below. But you know what, girl, whatever you think, you know, I will say this is not going to be the first nor the last time that Kim Kardashian is going to wear something that's going to shock us all. You know, I'm sure there's going to be plenty more outfits, because you have to understand, this is how she and the rest of the Kardashians and a lot of celebrities believe that this is the only way that they can keep on, you know, staying relevant, and that's shocking people. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what pop culture is about. It's about, you know, how to stay talked about. And unfortunately, you know, they do things that quite possibly, you know, I will show you this really quickly. So I went to the Madonna concert, and I wanted something, you know, I wanted something about, you know, I wanted something from Madonna's, you know, merch, right? Everything was so expensive. Like a shirt was like $75. And I was like, girl, no. And you guys know I love lip glosses. I mean, I'm like all about lip glosses. I mean, I have so many lip glosses everywhere. Like literally all of this is lip glosses. So I love lip glosses, and I saw this one and I was like, oh, I love, it says Madonna, like it's, you know, and it's like a plumper, but it had a cross. And my husband was the one who like convinced me to get it, because I was like, I just don't know if I feel comfortable with the cross in the lip gloss. Like, I just think it's a little bit weird. Like, I didn't feel comfortable with it. But I talked to my husband, and he's like, look, you are using it just for the lip gloss and just to have like a little memory from Madonna's tour. So I understand where people are coming from that have a little bit of an issue with her wearing a cross, because I kind of feel the same. So so I just want to let you guys know about this. But I did buy it. It was like $15. It was the only thing I could afford, and I just wanted something. I spoke to, I calm myself down, and I always like just have it this way so I don't see the cross. But yeah, that's, I thought it was funny to share that story with you guys. But anyways, I love you all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't already, I think you have a little bit left time to go vote. I know a lot of people have anxiety, but I just want to say I love you all. And I have so much faith in God, and I know we're going to be okay. And I love you all. And this is a safe community. We are a beautiful family. And let me know what you guys think about Kim. Mwah. Bye.